Severe weather season is almost upon us. Knowing where to go and what to do when danger strikes could mean the difference between life and death.
The Colby family learned the importance of having a plan, and that was almost 5 years ago. Chief Meteorologist Paul Barra shares their story of survival, and a story you'll see only on 3.
David, Cindy, having a severe weather plan with a designated safe place isn't that complicated. It's just a couple of simple steps that could save your life.
You know, we never really thought about it because I grew up and I was told that we don't have tornadoes here because the mountains will protect us and keep them out. And if you flip it over, that's the house afterwards.
There it is. And that's what's left afterwards. The night of April 27th, 2011, Bob Colby and his family learned that simply isn't true.
We'd taken cover here at the office a couple of times in the morning, and I knew things were bad.
Colby couldn't have predicted what was coming, but he started to prepare just in case.
I had gone and cleaned out a bedroom closet underneath the steps going up to the second floor of our house, wanting to be ready.
When the radar detected a tornado heading their way, Colby sprang into action.
When you said take cover, I said, let's go now.
If you're new to Collegedale, Appleton, take cover right now. The family gathered inside the closet just in time.
As soon as I got that door closed, we heard all the windows popping, and fire alarm went off, and then everything, you could just hear the house coming apart.
It took just seconds for the deadly tornado to reduce the Colby's two-story home to rubble.
It seemed like it was going forever, but I think about 22 seconds it lasted because it was a huge tornado.
Colby's first concern, his family.
I just wanted to hear voices because I thought we were all dead. And everybody spoke, and that was a good thing.
A heavy gun safe fell on top of the family. It injured Colby's wife, but kept them all from being blown away.
Because we had a plan and we had a place and we were prepared, we didn't panic, we acted on the plan. We're all here today.
Colby says the experience taught him the importance of knowing where to go and what to do if danger strikes. But he also learned something else.
We had electricity when it hit. If we hadn't, we'd have been dead because we would not have known. So the first thing I did is went out and bought some weather radios.
Just because something isn't common doesn't mean it can't happen. A severe weather plan could save your life.
What a great story.
You know, unfortunately, in Appleton and Ringgold and southern Bradley County, people were killed in that situation. It was the worst storm in the history of Chattanooga. It was very, very bad. You have to have a plan, folks. You have to have a weather radio, and you have to move quickly. There's no time for discussions there.
Was that a safe room we saw there at the end of that video?
Yes, it was. The safe room is. You can buy them when you have a house built, or you can have them installed, preferably in the lower part of your house. You want them in the upper part of your house. And they don't cost that much, about, I think, $5,000 or less. That's not much to save your family's life.
Exactly. And, you know, I think there was a death toll of about 80 in a 60-mile radius of Chattanooga by the time you factor in northeast Alabama, northwest Georgia. And I can only imagine what it would have been without these warnings.
If you would have had that tornado in Ringgold and Appleton move about 30 miles further north, moving through Hickson and Red Bank and the Highway 58 area, Brainerd area, East Ridge, East Brainerd, the death toll would have been enormous. It would have been unbelievable.
And that's one reason cell phones have become so valuable. I remember that day many people lost their power. They had no television to watch. But I remember our friends at US 101 and the other stations broadcast your warnings, and folks got on their phones and warned their neighbors. It takes everybody to pitch in on this.
It was a team effort in every way around.
Thank you, Paul.